This week I commenced Project Pan with a huge 258 excess health and beauty items. Come on my journey and see how I went. I wanted to mention that I did actually end up throwing out a couple of things. I did throw out sun cream that had expired a long time ago because I realised that can be quite problematic. I think it had expired 8 years ago, which means that it possibly moved house with us while already expired. And I also threw out a whole bunch of eye drops that had expired quite some time ago too. I did some research and it indicated that there can be like bacterial stuff going on with eye drops after a certain time. And I just thought, I don't need another eye infection. I already feel like I'm getting a little something going on here. This is where we're at. I can certainly tell we're going to have some early successes because quite a few of the products that I'm currently using that obviously aren't in the stockpile, quite a few of them are almost empty, I noticed. But it's going to be interesting because I noticed like a lot of things like my cleansers and stuff are empty and they're not the things that I've stockpiled. First item. Done. Luckily we have 105 other deodorants to go through, so I have already gone down to my little stockpile and picked up another one. Here we go. Super quick one coming to you live from my car. I'm late for my child's parent-teacher interviews, but we're just doing it anyway because I was just about to put some hand sanitizer on and I realised we have an empty. Having said that, oh, maybe there's got one tiny more bit in it, but this was one that was hardly full at all. Like it only had a little dribble in it. So anyway, still quick win. And I got it out of this little case that I made to put in my handbag with like hand cream, lip gloss, all those kinds of things that I'm trying to use up. I'm going to keep it in my handbag and it means that I'm using it a lot more than I was. But anyway, I better go because as I said, it is 5:25 and my first interview for my first child's teacher is at 5:30 and I've still got to walk there. So yay, bye. Sorry for the jump scare. This is what I look like in the morning before gym. Before I go, let me start that again. Sorry for the jump scare. This is what I look like in the morning before I go to the gym. I just wanted to come on here to say I had an absolute fail with self-care the other night. Last night maybe. I wanted to use a face mask, which I haven't used in forever. Opened it and immediately dropped it into the sink, which had water in it. But I was like, no, I'm persisting. But then I couldn't work out which way the face mask went on. So I don't even know if I had a face mask or if I just used slightly damp sink water for my face mask. So anyway, I had to go. And then I decided to have a bath and I used this bath bomb. And I thought it'd be really like beautiful and like I'd be like, oh, it's so nice. But it came out this weird like yellow urine colour and it wasn't aesthetic at all. Anyway, gym time. We have another empty. So this is my one of my favourite products. Goodnight Balm, sleeping for the skin. Absolutely love it. It smells amazing. I've been scraping every last bit out of it for days because I have no more and I have no more night creams in the Stockman area that I had much. So I'm going to try this body nutrition lotion on my face. Please tell me if that's problematic, but I just thought that will be what I use in lieu of night cream, at least for the next little while. On my way to Saturday morning soccer. Looking forward to watching him play. I love watching him play, but my God, it's cold today. And the line for bacon and egg rolls is far too long. Anyway, have a great Saturday.
A few moments later.
Okay, it is 30 seconds later and I have decided I'm going to go and line up for that bacon and egg roll because I have absolutely no self-control. Yay! Yum, 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 yum. Feeling a little antisocial right now because everybody else is over there, but I didn't bring a chair, so I'm going to sit on these silver seats. But anyway, I feel like I'm in a grandstand. I've got an excellent view. And about 10 minutes till the game goes, so perfect time for my bacon and egg roll. They're doing their little handshake bit at the beginning. Oh my god, they're so damn cute. Look at them. Oh, I love Saturday sport. Soccer was great. They tied, and the sun's come out now, so it's really lovely. I've had to just do a quick back seat change of clothes because I had to work. It was my week on the barbecue, and I really smelled like sausages and bacon and eggs, and I didn't want to smell like that. So now I've got to quickly go into town, do a couple of errands with my son, and then I've got netball. Okay, so quick little update. So this is 1 week. I feel like everything's going quite well. We've all been a bit sick with this throat thing, so I decided we would use new toothbrushes today, and I found this in the stockpile, so that was good. That's another one going into the box. So before I play netball, I just am going to remove my makeup. I have not been good at ever using makeup wipes. I always just wash my face at the end of the night, but I had these in the stockpile, so I thought I'm going to start getting a bit better at actually taking my makeup off. And I just thought, for netball, I really don't need makeup. Not that it looks like I've got that much on anymore, actually, because well, there's still a bit, like a little bit, because, you know, doing my errands all day and being out in the sun and all that, my makeup kind of just, oh no, I was going to say it all rubbed off, but it really clearly didn't. And then I'll just put some sun cream on, brush my hair obviously, and get changed into my netball gear. I have 2 other bits that I've finished, which are these little tiny sun creams that I found. I don't know where they came from. They're like clearly just little samples or something, but I had one in my gym bag for when I finished the gym, and I just do moisturize, and before I do my makeup I've been putting sun cream on to try and protect my skin. So I used one up the other day at not netball at all, at the gym, so you can see I could just cut it open and use that one up. And then I just had this other one that I was keeping in my drawer, and now this one is gone too. So I will get some full-size sun cream to put in my drawer and also in my gym bag, and yeah, we'll go from there. But we're going through things pretty quick now that I'm actually making a really conscious effort. And I must say, I'm starting to think this challenge isn't too hard, which seems strange because why didn't I just do it before? But okay, good opportunity to do it anyway. I'm just seeing if there's any more in this sun cream. I don't think there is. Oh, the tiniest bit. So I'll put that last little bit on, and then I'll actually get a big sun cream to make sure I'm nice and covered for netball. But it is making me think, because this isn't too hard, that I should maybe add some things to it. So the stockpile's still obviously very full, but if I can do this with my skincare and stuff, maybe I can do it with other things. Like the kinds of things I was thinking is I've got lots of candles that I want to use, I've got lots of stationery that I want to use, and I've also got lots of puzzles that I want to do. I tend to be someone that stockpiles puzzles, so I want to do some of them. And candles, that's the other thing, because I find I have a candle in every room. Well, if I start being a bit more focused on maybe just using one for a while, then I should be able to get through them a little bit quicker too, so that yeah, I don't keep buying candles and stockpiling them, and I actually just use what I have. But as I said, it's only been a week, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 8 things in there already, plus there was a bath bomb which I didn't have packaging for, so that's not counted in there. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do this as like a update for the end of the first week, and then go on to monthly updates after that, so that I can get, you know, nice aesthetic bang 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 of putting everything in and highlighting it all out of the book that I wrote it in. But this feels like a really good way to focus on decluttering, and I'm excited to try it with lots of other things. Oh, also my powder, which I'm so shocked about, but my like actual face powder, I got to the pan this morning, so there's still heaps in it, but I actually saw the pan at the bottom, and I was like, that's really weird, because I feel like I used face powder every day, but now that I'm carrying it in my handbag, I'm kind of just powdering my nose at lunchtime, and yeah, and it's being used up. So it's weird, the challenge. I'm yeah. I don't think that I'm overusing things or using things for the sake of them, but they are going really, really quick. And then I've got to go to Sydney tomorrow's Mother's Day, but I've got to go to Sydney tomorrow afternoon with my son to drop him at a camp. And then, so that I'll obviously pack a little overnight bag. And again, rather than just use whatever toiletries are at the hotel, I will pack like some of the little minis that I have downstairs from previous hotels and just get through that stuff and use that stuff. So I'm going out with some friends tonight as well, so it'll be a great opportunity to do a nice face of makeup and make sure I use some eyeliner and some eyeshadow so that it looks really nice. And yeah, I feel like I'm more just coming on here all the time to talk to you as opposed to actually share things about my Project Pan, but I'll try and be a bit better at that too, about focusing on the actual Project Pan things, because I'm assuming if people are watching this video, that's what they're interested in, as opposed to just the everything else. All right, well, I'll leave it there for now. Yeah, wish me luck at netball. No win today. We lost by 4 points, but it was a really, really fun game. Love netball. And now I've got to go home, get freshened up to go out and have some drinks with my beautiful friends. So, as I said today, great opportunity to use a nice full face of makeup and see what else we can focus on. I might have to like Google, like, okay, I'm in my 40s and I should know how to do this, but I don't really know how you should be wearing eyeshadow. So I usually just go like, but I feel like I should try and like, what am I saying like so much? Am I 11? I feel like I should put some light shade and then like a little bit in the crease, you know, like how all the, I said it again, what's going on? I probably caught it from all the beautiful young girls in my team, but anyway, I should look into how you do better eye makeup, and that will make me use more eyeshadow because it will look pretty. Okay, that's going to be my goal. We're going to focus on getting maybe like 1 or 2 colors that we focus on, and then we'll get them to pan first. All right, we're on.